Trust me, they love to set these little traps. So let's pull back the curtain on the four most common ones so you can just sidestep them like a pro.
Okay, trap number one, listening for the exact words. They almost never do this. They'll paraphrase, use synonyms. They're testing if you understand the meaning, not just if you can match words. Second, negatives. Words like not or never are so small, but they can completely flip the meaning of a sentence. Gotta watch out for those. Third, the word limit. If the question says 2 words and you write 3, you get 0, even if the right words are in there. It's brutal. And finally, the classic, confusing sounds. And this is the perfect example. 13, 30. In the middle of an exam with the clock ticking, they can sound exactly the same. The secret is to listen for the stress in the word. Is it 13 or 30? It's a tiny, tiny difference, but it's the difference between a right and a wrong answer. And here's that negative trap we were talking about. See how that one little word, not, changes everything? You go from right to 100% wrong. So, new rule for you. When you're doing your final check, make it a mission to specifically scan for those sneaky little words like not or never.
All right, let's get into our final section, the pro tip check. Think of these as, well, they're kind of like cheat codes. They're little signpost words that examiners plant in the audio that basically point you directly to the answer. We're going to use some Mandarin examples here, but the principle works in any language. Learning to spot these is a massive advantage.
First up, words that show a contrast. The classic is although, but. You know, although I like this, but I prefer that. The part before the but is almost always a distraction. The real juicy information, the answer you're looking for, nearly always comes after the but. So anytime you hear but, however, or something similar, your brain should go ding, 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 pay attention now. Okay, next up, listen for words that signal a change of plans. A perfect example is the word originally. When a speaker says, originally we were going to the park, you should immediately think, aha, that's not what's happening now. The word originally is a giant red flag for information that is about to become irrelevant. The answer is almost always what they decided to do instead. It's a classic misdirection.
And then there's the opposite, words that put a giant spotlight on the answer. Words like only, just, or specifically. When you hear something like, the real problem is just the cost, that word just is basically the examiner screaming, hey, the answer's right here. It's a huge clue that points you to the key detail.
So let's put it all together. You've got your pregame routine, you've got your 2-part mission for when the audio plays, you know the traps to dodge, and you know the secret signposts to look for. See? This has nothing to do with luck. It's about having a system, a process. And that process is what puts you in the driver's seat.
You've got the game plan. You've got the tools. From the second you walk into that room, you know exactly what your job is. You are prepared. You are ready. So there's really only one question left. Ready to press play?